Right, okay. So full differential log backups and copy only backups we discussed, guys. So we'll discuss about the uh, tail log backups. I'll also tell you the split backups. That's it. Other than that, we don't use any other backups. File and file group backups in case if you want to take a specific file. For example, see here. Let me add a few file groups to this database. Generally, we don't take file and file group backups, okay, in the organization, guys. So file group, I'm just adding extra file group, okay. Add file group and FG1, file group 1, something like that, okay. Uh, the files, if you want to add extra file in the file group, okay, you can add Amazon underscore F2, file 2, okay, not fun and frustration. Amazon file 2, and this file I'll add in the F2 file group, okay, sorry, FG1 file group, FG1 file group. Like that, I can add multiple files, guys, okay, I can add multiple files. Amazon F3. Don't add any files or file groups to take the file and file group backup. Generally, we don't take any file and file group backups in the organization. Just to show you how it will work, I'm adding some files and file groups. That's it, okay. Fine. Now two files are added to the primary file group and one file is there in the FG1 file group. So if you want to take a specific file backup or a specific file group backup, so you can take it by using the same backup option. This time you have to choose, instead of the whole database, you can choose files and file groups. When you choose this, you will get a pop-up. So whether you want to take a primary file group backup, or you want to take a FG1 file group backup, or you want to take a specific file backup, Amazon F3, only you want to take Amazon underscore F3 backup, so it will help you. Sometimes they might ask you how to take the table backups. How to take the table backups. Guys, you can create any table on a specific file also. At the end of the query, create table name. You have to mention on the file. If you mention on file, then the table will be created in the particular file. So that file will be used only to store that particular table, guys. So if you want to take only the table backup, you can just take the backup of that file. Okay, so that indirectly you are going to take the table backup. In the organization, the SQL server, there is no direct approach of taking table backup. You can take database level backup only, okay, and file level, file group level backups you can take. You cannot take a specific table level backup. There is no direct approach, okay, there is no direct approach, but indirectly you can do that using this one approach. Another one is import export. Using import export also you can take the table backup, specific table backup, or select into table name, insert into table name, select star from table name will also, okay, will help you to take the table backup. I'll show you, not an issue, I'll show you, okay. So this is how you can take the file and file group, and you can give the name of the backup, and you can just click OK. Automatically it will take a specific file or file group backup. So that is all about your file and file group backup. So now let's come back to the tail log backup. Tail log backup, guys. So now in this scenario, in this particular scenario, okay, if the database is corrupted at 10:16, 10:29, okay, 10:47. So like that, after log backup, okay, if the data in this scenario, backup is corrupted at 10:20, database is corrupted at 10:20. So you have database backup till 10:15. You can recover using your full differential log backups, you can recover till 10:15. But what about that 5 minutes backup, 5 minutes data you are going to lose, right? So to achieve this, we have a tail log backup. Okay, we have a tail log backup. So tail log backups is also same as log backup. It will take the backup of the current transactions in the log file, in the log file. Okay, it's not a regular backup. It's a ad hoc backup. Means ad hoc means whenever required, then only we'll take it. Ad hoc backup. So that 5 minutes, say for example, you know that database is corrupted. So when you know that database is corrupted, imagine the time is 9/7 now. Okay, 9/7, 1st February 9/7 now. Now you know that database is corrupted. Exactly at 9/7 database is corrupted. Log backups are running on the other hand. Every 15 minutes it is taking the log backup. So till when you can restore, guys, the log backups? Till what point you can restore the log backups? Every
Nine.
morning,
Nine,
9 o'clock,
9 o'clock.
you can restore,
Nine.
right? You are
Yes.
missing with the 7 minutes backup. Hi,
Yeah.
Daddy. Good morning. Very good. Okay. ఆడుకో అందాక ఇక్కడ కూర్చుంటావా ఒక్క నిమిషం హ్యాండ్ వాష్ చేసుకున్నావా వెరీ గుడ్ గొడవ చేయకు ఎక్కడే కూర్చోలాగా రైట్ ఓకే సో గైస్ సో దట్ 7 minutes data we are missing, right? So when you know that a database is corrupted, the first thing that you have to do is take the tail log backup immediately. So from the last log backup to the moment that you initiated the log backup, tail log backup, whatever data is there in that log file, it will be backed up immediately. In this scenario, if you took the tail log backup now, from 9 o'clock to now it is 8, 9, 8, right? That 8 minutes data will be backed up immediately. So that's why only see full differential log copy only backups we can take daily. Okay, daily it will run. Copy only will depends on the requirements. Will take the copy only backup. Full differential log, no need to take it automatically. If you schedule some jobs automatically, they are going to run, and the full differential and log backups are going to be taken with the help of automation like jobs and all, maintenance plans and all. Copy only, whenever user requested a full backup, you will take the copy on backup. In the same way, tail log backup also. Tail log backup will be used only during crash situations. Okay, let me add this. Tail log backup will be taken only during crash situations. So not a regular backup, guys. This is very rarely databases will be corrupted. But the first thing that you have to do is take a tail log backup. Okay. If the database is corrupted, the first thing that you have to do, take a tail log backup. Okay, take a tail log backup, guys. The first thing that you have to do, Sharmukh, how would I know the database is corrupted or not? Okay, how would I know if the database is corrupted? Generally, we will get the alerts if something went wrong on the database side. We will set up the alerts. I'll tell you, okay, in the alerts monitoring, I'll tell you. So one thing is we'll get the alerts. Or when the users are trying to access the database, even though they have permissions, if they are not able to access, they will immediately raise a ticket stating that I'm not able to access. And the database, especially the database will go to restoring state. In the brackets, you can see restoring. How you can see offline, if the database is corrupted backup in the brackets, it will show you restoring or suspect state. In the brackets, you can see restoring or suspect state. With all these reasons, you can easily understand whether database is corrupted or not. Okay. So once the database is corrupted, you will get the immediate update stating that so and so database is not accessible and all. So you will directly get an email to your Outlook. You can immediately start working on that. Go to the server, connect to the server. The first step is take a tail log backup immediately, so that the data after the log backups, after the last log backup, the data will be safe. Then whatever troubleshooting you can do that. If not, if you cannot do any troubleshooting and all, you can directly restore the existing backups. Okay, you can directly restore the existing backups, guys. That will help you to restore the data. Okay, so that's how you will take the tail log backup. So how you will take the tail log backup, guys? How you will take the tail log backup? There is no direct command, there is no direct GUI approach. Okay, so that is also same as your log backup only. Control C, Control V. This is log backup query, right? For this, you have to simply add with no underscore truncate. Okay, for log backup query, you have to add no underscore truncate, guys. That's it. No underscore truncate, no truncate. Backup log database name to disk is equal to path and file name dot trn with no truncate. Okay, so welcome. When you mention with no truncate, then it is not going to truncate. So this is the command to take the log backup, guys. Okay, so just run it. Normally also you can take, guys. I'm not saying if the database is corrupted, then only it will generate nothing. There is a you can understand easily. You can take tail log backup at any time. No issues. Shanmukh, the database is not corrupted, right? How you are taking tail log backup now? You can take at any time, but generally we will take only during crash situations. We don't take it regularly. Clear, guys? Now, whatever data is there as per server time, 7:30, 7:30 as per the backup schedule, server time, 7:30 the log is backed up. Now, 7:30 to 7:43, whenever you run this 7:42, imagine 7:30 to 7:42, that 12 minutes data will be stored in this particular tail log backup, guys. So, when you are restoring the database, what is the last backup that you have to restore? Tail log
Tail
backup. Full backup first you will restore, you will start with full backup, then differential backup, then all the log backups after differential backup, then final tail log backup. Using all these four backups, you can achieve point in time recovery. Are we good now, guys?
yes.
Any questions so far? Any confusion? Still, if you have any confusion, let me know. I'm happy to explain, no issues.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
one question,
Yes, yes.
Shinmukh.
Yeah, rather tell me.
For this one, no need to connect the database, right? If database is crashed, then we cannot connect, right? We
Not
can
required.
run this command to
Yes, yes.
master DB.
Non-master. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Database name you are giving, right? See, guys, backup commands, you don't need to select the database. Backup commands, okay, anyhow you mentioned the database name, so it is not going to create any problem. Okay, on master database you can run it, no issues at all. Tail log backup, yes, Kalyani, tail log backup will take the backup of the tail of the log file. Again, that is also log backup only. It will take the backup of the tail of the log file. Since last log backup, whatever pending transactions are there, that will be part of the tail log backup. So while restoring, uh, as it is the last, say for example, like if you are going in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first one is full backup, the second one is differential backup, third one is your log backups. So first you will restore a full backup, then you will restore your differential backup, and you will restore all the log backups, okay, from the last differential backup. The final, the fourth log backup, fourth backup is your tail log backup, then you will restore the final tail log backup. That is the final touch. Why? Because your last data is there, that 7:30 to 7:42 data is there, right? That has to be restored after restoring the 7:30 backups, right? So after 7:30, you have to restore the tail log backup. So at last, you will restore a tail log backup to recover the database. How to take tail log backup using GGI? Saurabh, whether you heard or not, I told you. We cannot take tail log backup
Sir,
using
the
GGI.
so the tail log backup is the part of the strategy of the backups that
It's
will be
not a strategy.
executed
It's not
in
a
lastly.
strategy. It's not a strategy. Okay. It's not a strategy. Strategy means something you planned. Tail log backup, there is nothing to plan. See, full you will plan every Sunday or every day. Differential you will plan, okay, every Sunday or every 4 hours or every 5 hours or every 6 hours, whenever you want. Log you will plan every 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Tail log is something accidentally happen that you have to take. So there is no, it's not part of any
Okay.
strategy. Okay, if something happened on the
Oh,
database, immediately you will take the tail log backup.
okay, sir. Okay, okay.
Mike. Yeah, Hari, please.
Look, I want to know that when we run the command of tail log backup, so it will check the last log backup
Correct.
with the you mentioned with no truncate.
Yes, yes.
It means it will take the backup of the log file
See, that is
till the
also a
time it.
log backup. That is also, see, very simple. That is also a log backup. You are taking a manual log backup. Your log backup will truncate the log file, whereas your tail log backup will not truncate the log file. That's it.
Okay, so it will check the LSN number
LSNM,
of the log
everything
backup.
is same. Everything. Then how it will count it? From which
Okay,
point it has to take, how it will count?
okay, okay.
It's on the LSN only. That is the only landmark for every log backup. Tail log backup is also a log backup. The last log backup that you took on a database is called a tail log backup. The last log backup that you will restore is also a tail log backup.
If we are not able to access the log file, then we cannot take the tail log
Very good,
backup.
very good. See, log backups you cannot take if the log file is not accessible. Log or tail log, both are going to take the log backup only, log file
Yeah, yeah.
or tail log backup. Log backup or tail log backup. Both are going to take the backup of your log file. If log file itself is corrupted, you cannot take log backup or tail log backup. Good point, Ari. So you cannot take a log backup or tail log backup if log file itself is corrupted. If the database is corrupted means data file can be corrupted, log file, most of the scenarios, database is corrupted means only data files sometimes. Data files only will be corrupted. Very rare, rarest of the rare scenarios, log file will be corrupted. If log is corrupted, guys, you cannot take. Why? Because the log itself is corrupted, so you cannot access the log file. So you cannot back up the log file, guys. Okay.
Sir, as log file backup is taken, for instance, after every 50 minutes, and suppose the last log backup was done at 3 o'clock, and 3 5 5 minutes later, the something happens, the data crashed. No, in order to get the backup of that 5 minutes, we have to execute the this
Correct.
note
Command, no
command.
truncate
It's a
command. That's
backup
it.
block
That's it.
too.
That's it. That's it.
Oh,
Yes, yes, Radha. You have to. You have to. Again, a lessons.
Yes, Shanmugh.
Okay. So fine, guys. So that's how it will work. So quickly, let's discuss about the other backups. So other backups, okay, no need to concentrate like this. So other than this full backup, differential log and copy only and tail log backup, first full differential log will use it continuously. Okay, copy only ad hoc request will get it, or if someone is doing something on the database for safety, will take copy only backup, full backup, and then log tail log backup during crash situations only. Other than that, we have split backups. What is split backup, guys? Split backup. Okay, before that, let me tell you. Okay, I'll give you one scenario. This is very important strategy. Every day I'm taking full backup. Every day full backup. Okay. Every 4 hours differential backup I'm taking. Every 15 minutes, as usual, I'm taking log backup. Now, database is corrupted on Friday, early morning, 5:17. 5:17. Okay. Now tell me, don't tell your answer, type your answers. How many or how to achieve the point in time recovery? Uh, with how many backups? Okay. How many full, how many differential, how many log backups? Okay. And what other backups we need? Just type the answers, guys, in the chat. I'll see if you said correct answer, then you understood the backups concept clearly. Okay, type your answers in the chat. Please, again, okay, don't worry whether it is right or wrong, but at least, okay, try to respond. Kalyani, don't be smart. Kalyani, don't be smart. I said last time also to you. Don't simply use last full backup, last differential backup. I need exact time. I that way only I can understand whether it is clear to you or not. Okay, type the correct answer, count it, how many log backups we need it, and tell me the answer, Kalyani.
Every 4 hours means start from timings.
Good question. Good
Shanmugh.
question. Good question. Good question. Remember, always remember one thing. Every when I used every means night 12 o'clock onwards. The schedule will be night 12. So every 4 hours means night 12 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 4, like that. Every, remember, not only differential backup, every 15 minutes means the same. Night 12 o'clock it will start. So the point is from night 12 o'clock. So every 4 hours means 12 to 4. Next 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 4. Like that it will continue. Okay. Every means, when I used every means in the organization also, every means from night 12 o'clock onwards. Good question. చదువు
One
చదువు ఇది చదువు
full backup, one different,
గట్టిగా చదువు
one full backup, one different backup, and 5 long backup.
ఇది చదువు
Thursday, one full backup, long 3, 5, normal Friday, December 179, 5, 1,
ఇది చదువు ఇది చదువు
5, full backup, one different, 5 long backup, and 3 backup. It should take 1 to complete.
వెరీ గుడ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ పెట్టారు
Enough.
చాట్లో
Let's
టైప్ చేసి పెట్టారు రైట్ గైస్ వెళ్ళు వచ్చేస్తాను 5 minutesలో వచ్చేస్తాను వెళ్ళు ఆడుకుందాం పద పద వచ్చేస్తాను బాయ్ రైట్ ఓకే ఎనీ కన్ఫ్యూజన్ is there guys, still any confusion, are we good? Right, okay. So now let me go and check. Okay. So Radha, one full backup, one differential backup, five log backups, and one tail log backup, which we take once it's corrupted. One full, guys, don't type the answers now. Okay. One full backup of Sunday. One differential backup of Friday. And 12 a.m. and 21 log backup and one tail log backup, Harishankar. Tabasum, one full backup, Friday, 4 a.m. Okay, Friday at 4 a.m. last differential backup. And from Friday 4 a.m. to 5:15, five log backups. And from 5:15 to 5:17, one very good Tabasum, correct answer. And Sanjeev, one full backup, Thursday, one differential backup. One full backup Thursday, one differential backup Friday, 12 to 4, and 19 log backups. Okay. Okay. Swati, one full Friday, one differential on Friday midnight, plus five log backups, plus one tail. Okay. And one full backup, one differential, and five log backups. What about Sharath? What about tail log backup? Sampath, Thursday, one full backup, tail log till 5:15 a.m. Friday, differential backup. Thursday, one full backup, log till 5:15. Friday, differential 1:17 a.m. 5:15 a.m. to, okay. Sampath, you are almost correct, but again, you have to check once. Something is missing. Saurabh, Friday, full backup, one differential backup of Friday, five log backups. Okay, very good, Sampath. Saurabh. Gopinath, one full backup, one differential backup, 12 to 4, and five log backups. Gopi, what about tail log backup? Farooq, Thursday, full backup, one differential backup, four log backup, one tail log backup. Okay. And B, Thursday, full backup, differential backup at 4 a.m., five log backups, and one tail log backup. Okay. Venkatesh, one full backup, Friday, 12 a.m. Good. One differential backup, latest differential 4 a.m. Good. Venkatesh, and five log backups. Good, good. Sharath, one full backup, one differential backup, five log, one tail log backup. Very good. 517 tail log backup. Very good, guys. Very good. Okay, so see how many backups you said, that is different thing. I'm just checking anyone said multiple differential backups. So all are correct answers. Just small little changes are there. Very simple. Every day full backup and every 4 hours
Sir,
differential
please,
backup.
sir, you kindly write the answer, sir,
What I
so
have
that
to
we
write
can.
down? What I have to write down? I'm
Sir,
going to
the correct answer.
I'm going
The
to edit
correct
it.
answer, sir.
Yes, yes, I'm going to.
Okay, 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 okay,
Yeah. So every day full backup. Okay. Every day full backup. Depends. The schedule can be night 12 o'clock. You can count it as a night 12 o'clock. Okay. And every 4 hours differential backup. Every 15 minutes log backup. So database is corrupted Friday early morning 5:15. Friday early morning 5:15 in the sense. So if the full backup, right? Full backup is taken at 12 a.m. So we need 12 a.m. full backup. Full backup. Okay. One. And as I said, every 4 hours differential backup. Every 4 hours differential backup means 12 to 4, you have to count. Okay. 12 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, and 12 to 4, like that it will go. So always the latest one is 4 a.m. diff backup of same Friday. Okay, which is 1. And 4 to your database is corrupted 5:17. So 4 to 5:17 means 5:15. 4 to 5:15, 5 log backups will be generated. Why? Because every 15 minutes one log backup, right? 4 to 5:15 means 5 log backups, and the 2 minutes data you are going to get it using 5:15 to 5:17. Okay, to 5:17, whatever tail log backup. So you'll have the tail log backup. Okay, so you need one full, one latest, the 4 a.m. differential, and 5 log backups, one tail log backups. Using all these things, you can achieve this point in time recovery, guys. Okay, are we good, guys? Any questions, any doubts? This is pakka interview question, for sure interview question, right? And sometimes you might also get, remember this point, okay? Note. So remember this point, guys. Star, star, star. To take the backup of 1 TB database, generally it will take 30 minutes to 45 minutes. So if anyone is asking how much time it will take to take 2 TB backup, Very normal question. Okay, so sometimes you might experience these kind of questions. How much time they will ask you, what is the biggest database you are handling? What is the size of the biggest database size? So if you said 4 TB, chalo, very good. So 4 TB, how much time it will take to take the backup, a full backup on the 4 TB database? Tell me, guys, how much time it will take to take the backup of the 4 TB database?
2 hours.
3 hours.
Near about 2-3 hours, yes.
3 hours.
More than
So
2.5.
3 hours.
Why more than 3 hours? So roughly you are counting, okay. So you will tell like correctly like 30, 45 minutes you are counting, okay. If you are counting 45 minutes, 45 into 4, maybe 3 hours. But you have to tell like 2 to 3 hours. Don't roughly tell like that. Sometimes it will be 2 hours. I told you, right? Sometimes if there are less pressure on the server, there are no other transactions are running. If the server is at quite using resources, quite resources and all, then it will take 30 minutes only. In that scenario, it will be 2 hours. If the server is busy, it might take 45 minutes also. In that scenario, it will take 3 hours. So you have to tell average 2 to 3 hours it will take. Remember, guys, this is very important. They will ask you. Pakka they will ask you. See, this you cannot tell 5 minutes, 10 minutes and all. If you tell 5, 10 minutes means, or if you tell 30 minutes also, blunder mistake. HR will get back to you. Okay. So roughly every TB, 1 TB means of average 30 minutes. Like that, how many TBs you have to multiply it. That's it. 2 TB means roughly it will take up to 1 hour. You can tell, don't tell 1 hour, up to 1 hour it will take. 45 minutes to 1 hour it will take. 3 TB, 1 to 1.5 hour it will take. Like that, you have to tell roughly. Okay. Clear, guys? Fine. So let me quickly tell the split backups. With that note, we'll close the backups, and in the evening onwards, we'll go for a restores. So split backups means this is the scenario. My database size is 10 TB, guys. My database size is 10 TB. I have only one drive, which is around 2 TB. My drive max capacity is 2 TB. So how can I take a database of 10 TB? Or forget about 10 TB. Let's go with 4 TB. How can I take a backup of 4 TB database in 2 TB disk? Shanmukh, you said right, 4 TB means how much? What will be the backup size, guys? I'll add this also. Okay. Backup file size. Backup file size for every 1 TB, the backup size, or the full backup size. The full backup size is around how much, guys? For 1 TB, how much? How much we discussed earlier? 20 to 30
Approximately 30 minutes.
size. I am asking size, backup file size. For 20 to 30 percentage. Okay. So 200 GB to 300 GB file size will be there. So this also, if anyone is asking what will the backup size of 4 TB, how much it will be? How much it will be? 800 GB to 3 times, right? 1200. 800 GB to 1200, or you can roughly tell 800 GB to 1 TB, 25 percentage. What is the 25 percentage of 4 TB? 1 TB, right? 800 GB to 1 TB. Clear, guys? Everyone, is it clear how to calculate the time of the backup and the size of the backup? Very important. You might get questions on this. Pakka. Split backup. So my database size is 4 TB, but I have a backup drive of 2 TB. How I have to take the backup now? Tell me. So Shanmukh, 4 TB, right? 1 TB, the backup file size will be 1 TB, so it will be enough. Okay, if you think in that way, now tell me 10 TB backup. 10 TB database is there. You cannot tell exactly it will be 2 TB. Okay, it can be 2.5 TB, 3 TB also. 30 percentage means 3 TB also. Can you accommodate 3 TB backup file in a 2 TB drive? Is it possible? No, right?
No.
And that too, we don't keep only 1 week backup. At least 2-3 days backups will keep it for safe side. Not sure if the last backup is corrupted. We should have old backups also, right? So minimum 2-3 backups I have to keep it in a drive. Then I have only my drive capacity is 2 TB. Then how can I take 10 TB database into 2 TB drive? So it is not possible. So what we will do, we will add minimum 4-5 drives, second drive, okay, of 2 TB, like that third drive, second drive, and third drive of 2 TB, and fourth drive of 2 TB, and fifth drive of 2 TB. Now, my question is either you can take backup to this drive or this drive or this drive or this drive or this drive. If you want to take backup to all the drives, then a same single backup should be accommodated in multiple drives. That is called split backup. What is that, guys? Split backup or
That is the
striped
name of
backups. Yes, split or striped backups. Stripped backup, something like that. Okay, so you can split the backups into multiple parts to accommodate into multiple drives. In this scenario, I'll take backup to, imagine this is E drive, E, F, G, H, I. So I'll take backup to part 1, I'll take to E drive. Part 1, 10 TB means how much roughly? Roughly 20 to 30%. Okay, 2 TB to 3 TB means you just make this 3 TB into 5 parts. 3 TB into 5 parts means how much? 600 GB. First 600 GB will goes to this drive, then 600 GB F drive, 600 GB part 3 G drive, 600 GB part 4 H drive, 600 GB part 5, okay, I drive. So I am making my backup into 5 parts. You can make it up to 64 parts. Just to explain, I tell 5 parts, but you can make it up to 64 parts. Okay, so part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, or part 10 also, if you want, you can make it, means 10 pieces you can do. Each piece you are keeping in separate drives to accommodate the drive space. Are we good, guys? Split backups will take the backups, the whole full backup. See, if it is differential log and all, there is no question here. Differential log and all, small backups only. If you are taking full backup on a 10 terabytes of database or on a big database, the backup size cannot be accommodated in a single drive. So we need multiple drives. So if you want to take the same backup into multiple parts, into multiple drives, we have a concept called split backups or stripped backups. How to take it? Backup. There is no GUI for this, only query backup, database, database name Amazon, to disk is equal to single quotes, okay, E colon backslash backups underscore Amazon underscore full backup underscore part 1. Okay, let me make it small. Part 1, right? I'll do one thing. I'll just decrease this so that it will be in the same space. Right. Control C again, comma, enter, 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 enter. Okay. This is now F drive, part 2, comma. This is G drive, part 3, comma. This is H drive, part 4, comma. This is I drive, part 5. Last, right? So no need of comma. Here you have to put comma. That's it, guys. Backup, database name, to disk is equal to, okay, part 1, which one drive, part 2 another drive, part 3 another drive, 4 another drive, 5 another drive. So now your 10 terabytes backup, okay, if the backup size is around 3 TB, 30% is 3 TB. So if you make 3 TB into 5 parts, 600 GB. If you make 3 TB into 10 parts, 300 GB. Part 1, one drive, 300 GB, one drive, 300 GB, another drive, next drive, like that, 10 drives you need. Okay, guys, is it clear? You can take the backups in the form of parts, so that while restoring, you have to restore all 5 parts. If any of the part is missing, you cannot restore. It will directly tell you that there is no full backup, so the backup failed. Are you getting the point, guys? If the database size is big, if we cannot accommodate the backup file in a single drive, then we will take the split backups, guys. Split backups are actually, it will speed up the process. Okay, if the database is big, if you take split backups, it will be completed quickly. So if anyone is asking how to speed up the backups, your answer should be you have to enable the backup compression and you have to take the backups, you have to take the split backups so that it will distribute the load to multiple drives at a time. So on multiple drives, it will perform read and write operations so it can save the time. Okay, so in these two scenarios, we are going to split backups generally will help. It will take the backups in the form of pods. It will take the backups in the form of pods and it will save the storage and also time. Okay, we can make 64 parts up, maximum 64 parts, max 64 parts of any backup. Guys, up to 64 parts. It can be 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, 10 parts, 60 parts, 64 parts. Okay, and it will also speed up the backups. And we need all the parts while restoring the database. That's it, guys. That's it. Okay, so that is all about your split backups. Not in every organization, sometimes you can see this. Okay, sometimes if the database is big and if you're handling the big environment, okay, then in such scenarios you will have split backups also. Okay, fine. There is another backup called mirror backup. Mirror is different, split is different. Mirror means, say for example, if you go to Xerox shop and if you ask, I need 2 copies of this Aadhaar card, you will just press two. 2 copies you will get it. All are same copies, right? All are same copies. So if you want to take multiple copies of a backup, that is called mirror backup. One copy itself, it is hard to get the storage. Why will take 2 copies of a same database? Waste of time, waste of money, waste of resources. So mirror backup, we will not use it. Okay, right? The other backup, which is cold backup, I'll explain in the next class, and then we'll continue with the restorations, guys. That's it for now. We'll connect today evening at 7 p.m. IST.
Thank you, Shanmugh.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Shanmugh, can I? Otherwise, we'll see evening.
You can ask. You can ask.
Can I-
Either, no problem.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
me.
Yeah. My question is that copy only full backup is there, right?
Right.
And differential will not disturb. That
No,
is
no, no.
fine.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. For log backup will not. That is
Yes.
also not disturbed, right?
It will not disturb. Yes.
Yes. And here this split backup after this that log differential no problem, right?
No problem.
This
See,
does
sit
not.
back. See, if it is impacting, I will only tell you. This is a full backup only. Okay, you are taking them into multiple parts. That's it. There is no
That's it.
question of DCM pages, nothing.
Yes.
Same full backup you are taking to accommodate the space, you are taking into multiple parts. That's it.
Okay. And one more last question. In one of the client taking having a backup team, they are maintaining in different server. They are taking full backup every day in
Okay.
different server.
Okay.
So we are here only maintaining differential and log.
Okay.
So here there is no connection, right? There is no problem, right?
Then no
Means
problem.
if you want any point anything happened,
You can do that.
then
That's
we
what we do.
will ask them full backup last
Log backup.
recent one, and after that differential log. That's it, right?
Correct. If differential is not there, you will ask only log backups. If differential is there, last differential and log backup.
That's it. Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Okay, thank you. Thank you all. We'll connect today evening at 7 p.m. IST. Thank you. Tomorrow morning for US people, tomorrow morning 8:30 EST.